Yo, how's it going, squad? Welcome back to another reaction video. So you already know what time is it. We are back again with a Dreamcatcher video. Hey. So in this video, we're about to react to Dreamcatcher dodging disbandment and other extreme sports. It's a history of Dreamcatcher. Shout out to Mura for posting this video and creating this 30-minute masterpiece. This video was also requested. So you know I gotta get right into it. But since it's 30 minutes, you know, it's probably gonna be split up into 2 sections here. I'm gonna have to do like a part 1, part 2 kind of vibe. But man, I've been waiting to watch this video. It was requested a while back, but I waited until now. Because I feel like now, you know, I'm almost done listening to all of Dreamcatcher's songs. Because now I feel like I actually know them. So when I watch this video, you know, I can connect better with it. I can, you know, see what's good. I can actually like understand in a way, you know? Alright, without further ado, let's get right into it. I'm ready. Okay. Dreamcatcher, a history of Dreamcatcher. We're taking it back to History 101. I never liked history class, so... But I'm pretty sure I like this one, you know? Come on now.
A quick disclaimer before we get into it, I do not have all the facts. And obviously, not every single detail is here. Every statistic used is readily available information for anyone who wants to find it.
She's not no primary source.
And as always, this video is not intended to point fingers at certain groups of
artists,
nor start any fan wars.
I'm playing.
Each and every one of the artists mentioned here is simply a part of understanding the story of Dreamcatcher. If you love Dreamcatcher more than anything, or you couldn't care less about them, wonderful, that's all cool. I just ask that you leave your opinions about the members, your opinions about the fandom, and your opinions about any other artists mentioned here out of your consideration for the video.
Okay. Behave yourselves. Okay. Ooh. Yeah.
Dreamcatcher has something of a wild story. I'm not 100% sure, but I think they may or may not be caught up in some cosmic duel between 2 ancient gods. One who wants them to succeed, and one who wants to destroy them at all costs. Dreamcatcher is a girl group under Happy Face Entertainment.
Hey, I remember that they begun as Minx.
Kind of.
I knew that.
The group has released 6 mini-albums of reasonable success. Kind of.
What the?
And they achieved their first win in September of 2019. Kind of. There's a lot to unpack about the history of Dreamcatcher, especially since they weren't even always Dreamcatcher. Over the years, the group has attracted a rather convoluted legacy, and when you look at it all laid out, there's something about Dreamcatcher that seems to be constantly dodging out of the way of danger. While there have been some touch-and-go moments regarding failure or even disbandment, Dreamcatcher seems to be doing some serious gymnastics to keep themselves in the game. Let's go back in time. August 9th, 2014. It all started in the summer of 2014 at the Oak Valley Summertime Festival. It's nighttime and the stage is dark. Overhead, the intercom announces the next performance. Lights up. 5 girls in what can only be described as pure 2014 fashion take the stage under the name Minx. They perform 3 songs, all singing and dancing and smiling at the audience. They laugh, they wave, they joke around with the audience, and everyone seems to be having a good time.
Always
and
a
there
good
they
time.
Go, off into the evening. September 15th,
they look so young back then.
About a month later, a company known as Happy Face Entertainment announced that that's their new girl group, and they're set to debut that fall. Happy Face has had a decent number of different names, but for the ease of the story, I'll be referring to them as Happy Face Entertainment or just Happy Face. A couple of things to know about them before we get into the goods. Happy Face is not the richest company, but they're very much average. They're not as rich as Woolham or Stone, but they have enough money to give their artists comebacks and promotion when the board meetings say the omens are right. Happy Face was founded by a production duo called E-Tribe. You may recognize them as the producers of a little song called G. Happy Face aren't tiny, they aren't massive.
Baby.
Now back to the story. September 18th, 2014.
Yo, I want Dreamcatcher to bring back these songs low key. That'll be lit. The lovey-dovey vibe for one of the albums, lovey-dovey theme.
Minx debuted as a 5-member girl group with their song "Why Did You Come to My Home?" The song was pop influenced by hip-hop, and the music video followed a pretty standard 2014 concept, complete with the shorts and sweaters combo and thigh-high socks. And the random shots of girls in packaging. Remember when
why was that a thing? Why was that a thing?
Promoted their debut for over a month, finishing off in late October.
Was that like supposed to be cute or something?
Minx looked like a proper mid-2010s girl group, a baby girl's day or Sistar. They debuted with some pretty intense competition, including but not limited to Very Good,
Sistar. Yeah, Sistar was nice. Like Mamamoo too.
The song didn't have a mini album,
that was
which
a
may
lot
or may
of
not have been the
competition
bestest
right
idea
there.
ever, as the song didn't quite manage to chart
Top
during the
tier.
quarter. But being a debut, there was room to grow, and maybe fortune
Always
would
room
favor
to
the
grow,
bold.
yeah.
July 1st, 2015.
Okay.
Or maybe not.
We're going fast.
10 months later, Minx released their first mini album, Love Shake, in July of 2015.
No, look at you.
The song and music video were all about summer romance, and the whole thing resembled an appeal to many cutesy, innocent concepts of summer girls looking for love. Now, we've talked about the 2015 scene before, but let's take another look at it. Oh My Girl debuted. Twice debuted. Red Velvet released their first full album. Girls' Generation released Lionheart.
Girls' Generation too.
Both musically and visually, Love Shake didn't stick out from the pack.
That's too much
The whole thing
competition.
was later described as a red ocean, meaning that there was absolutely no space for a concept like Minx's to stick out with everyone else in the industry. What Happy Face really wouldn't want right now is one of the most powerful groups in romance and dance genres to debut within 20 days of this comeback.
20 days? Hell no. Oh, my G-friend. Hey, the soft songs, you already know.
Friend, one of the most powerful debuts of the year, occurring in the same month. Let's talk numbers. Eliminating the outliers, the average sale count for a girl group debut album in 2014 was around 3,780. In 2015, the average was roughly 5,060, with outliers
at least they're not in last
Minx's
place.
debut mini album, Love Shake, made under 2,000 sales. That's under average for both 2015 and 2014. Dang. Not the worst, but not the best. Now, for a lot of groups, this is unfortunately a symbol of doom. It's much harder to keep yourself afloat without some form of album unless you're a big three group. By splitting off their first song from their first album by nearly a year, it looked like Minx's debut project might have caved in on itself. But the team over at Happy Face Entertainment had kind of an unconventional idea. In November of 2016, Happy Face announced that the group was going to re-debut under a new name.
They didn't just give
Happy
up.
Face pulled Minx from the shelf and got to work. New production design, new imagery, new sound, an entirely new instrument team was brought in. Superbomb was brought in to produce new songs. 2 new members, Gahyeon and Hundong, were added to the lineup.
They needed
2 months after the announcement was made,
this is the Dreamcatcher we know of today. Okay. Chase Me. Boom.
The artist formerly known as Minx debuted on January 13th, 2017. They weren't the mid-2010s cheerleaders of 2014 or the summer sweethearts of 2015.
They became badass.
They were Dreamcatcher, a group drenched in horror and elegance with a rather Victorian spin on the supernatural.
Victorian spin.
Main vocalist Shia described
that was some nice
vocabulary. Inspiration from metal and rock, especially J-rock, and mixes some of their elements with a core of pop inspired by the mainstream. Happy Face themselves described the music as pop rock and rock-flavored girl pop. They debuted with the song Chase Me, and people immediately noticed the creativity of the group's hard-hitting style and old world-inspired fashion. The group was establishing an anthology, where each girl represented a different nightmare. They weren't coming to you. As stated in their debut, you were coming to them.
You would come to them.
Dreamcatcher's debut single album, Nightmare, sold nearly twice as many copies as Love Shake, and Dreamcatcher debuted at number 20 on the Gaon album chart. Remember when we talked about fortune favoring the bold? This was bold. So bold that members of the groups themselves worried about the debut completely.
High risk, high reward.
However, it seemed the new style was just what the group needed to break through the waves of the market and start getting their name out there. That's taking New Year, New Me to a whole different level. In April, Dreamcatcher came back with Good Night and their second single album, Fall Asleep in the Mirror. Once again, they were present with their metal and J-rock inspired sound and a creepy music video continuing the story of their last one, where they finally hopped on the good foot and killed that guy. All they really needed was a debut mini-album, preferably without the 10-month wait in between. At this point, it had already been around 4 months. Then 5.
Come on, bro.
Then 6. Then... Got it in just before 7. Dreamcatcher's first ever EP, titled Prequel, hit on July 27th with the A-track Fly High. Prequel hit like a grenade, peaking at 4 in Korea and selling over 11,000 copies. Remember what 2017 was for the industry at the time? Coming back wasn't just about returning to End Countdown or Music Bank, no. It was about getting on the damn plane and getting yourself a ticket to the Western music market.
Get on the plane, fly high, come on now.
The album hit top 5 on the Billboard World Albums and went number 1 on the US iTunes K-pop chart. iTunes was still a thing at this point, if you're wondering. All in all, it was a pretty successful comeback.
Yeah, this video was
No, the girls
banging.
weren't doing G-Friend numbers or anywhere near the top 3.
Hey,
but the
don't
album
need to compare
performed
yourself
well
to
enough that in
others.
August, Happy Face announced that Dreamcatcher was getting a world tour.
World
October
tour?
2017.
Come on, bro.
Dreamcatcher had promoted almost exclusively as one unit since debut, likely to cement the theme of permanence and dedication to the new group project after the loss of Minx.
I like that.
It had been important during those first few years for them to appear as one solid team that wouldn't crack under the pressure of a
There's no
demanding
I in
market.
team. You already know.
But now, with a slightly more stable grip on their group identity, they would need to flesh out their public images as individuals. Up until now, Dreamcatcher had largely stayed within their own bubble. In early October, Happy Face announced that Dreamcatcher and other Happy Face entertainment artists such as D-Once and trainee group HNB would be joining the ranks of Mix 9, a survival show created and owned by YG Entertainment. The goal was to promote the group on widespread television, show off different sides of the group, and most importantly, give the public a taste of what Dreamcatcher members were like as individuals. Mix 9 was a sandbox for idols of various companies to show off
personality and individuality. That's what connects you to the fans.
But also start promoting their own personalities. One of the key necessities to longevity in the industry is personal attachment. Much of the K-pop industry is designed to sell fans an idol, a person to get attached to. For a group like Dreamcatcher, advertising your own personalities is crucial to drawing in fans who might not know or otherwise care for your music. Fans are more likely to support a group they feel personally connected to and involved with.
Of course, and this is extremely important for girl
groups in particular, which can sound pretty Machiavellian, but that's another can of worms. What it meant for Dreamcatcher was that the fans who enjoyed the group at large and potential fans in the making could see the members' personalities and become more attached to them. It would give Dreamcatcher 7 more selling points. On top of that, a show like Mix 9 would, in theory, contribute to the message that Dreamcatcher were committed to impacting and succeeding in the market. By getting together idols from all over the industry to mingle with, compete against, and befriend each other, Mix 9 would, again, in theory, allow the members of Dreamcatcher to announce themselves as integrated players within the business, true competitors with skin in the game. Mix 9, like the produced series, was a unique space for seeing idols outside of their own groups and allowing fans to get to know Dreamcatcher through groups they already loved. It appealed to many fans to see their idols friends with other idols, and it was helpful for idols to hone their promotion skills with other professionals. The show began in late October, and 4 members of Dreamcatcher, Jiyu, Shiyeon, Yuhyun, and Dami, were there to compete against 94 other female idols. Talent-wise, it actually went pretty well. The members were recognized for their skills and development, each one receiving a rank of B or higher. Out of the 98 female participants, Yuhyun ranked in the top 9 during the showcase section, and Jiyu ranked at number 4 in episode 4 and number 7 in episode 5.
Or a freaking,
Things were just starting to heat up. There were some great performances and some rather awesome moments from both the members of Dreamcatcher and the other idols they were working with.
Okay. Dami was always that swaggy, bro. Look at her.
Win or lose, joining Mix 9 would only serve to help Dreamcatcher, as long as everything went according to plan. Well,
she's laughing.
About that. About 3/4 of the way into the show, Dreamcatcher's activities in Mix 9 came to a sudden halt. Practically out of nowhere, Dreamcatcher packed up their stuff and never returned. Happy Face released a statement saying they were officially pulling Dreamcatcher from the show, and instead, the 4 girls would rejoin the other members and participate in a tour through Brazil. It was a mixed bag, to say the least. While a tour would certainly bring in more money, there was a gold mine of potential publicity to be found in Mix 9. The members had accumulated decent rankings, and presumably the other industry benefits of joining Mix 9 would have strengthened as the competition continued. With just 6 episodes left, the decision seemed dicey. Until, well,
bro, why is there so many until stuff, bro? Mix 9 can't. Yo, they dodged it. Low key. High key. Not even low key. Oh, Mix 9 got canceled? Blessing in disguise?
Mix 9 left at the right time, and everything went kaput. Upon finishing its run in December and announcing the winning group for debut, YG Entertainment canceled the entire project. Money went down the drain, months of time spent was now wasted, and YG's stock completely crashed. The companies and idols involved were screwed to high hell.
Wow.
For all intents and purposes, Dreamcatcher had basically sailed off the island just before the volcano exploded.
They smart. They dodged a bullet. Oh, what, bro? Hey, this editing on point. I like that. This girl nice with it. I like this video. Good job, good job.
Now, it's true there's no way Happy Face could have foreseen this.
No
In
way.
fact, the idol who ranked highest in the entire show was Woo Jin-young, and 3 guesses what company he came from. It can't be stated enough how damaging the failure of Mix 9 was to its participants. Happy Face themselves proceeded to file a lawsuit against YG Entertainment for 10 million won. Later, Happy Face started to reveal a fuck ton of the underhanded actions done by YG during the course of the show, including but not limited to YG unfairly extended contracts management period from 4 months to 3 years, which is extremely dangerous to smaller companies.
Why you gotta
continuously
be so shady?
Terms under the threat of cancellation,
YG
refused to fulfill their side of the agreements by covering fees such as transportation, training, clothes, and so on, and refused to pay any of the money that was owed to Happy Face for use of songs, trainees, and other material. Happy Face described the entire process as the overuse of power by a large entertainment agency with strong influence. Happy Face said this of the lawsuit. More than to be compensated for all the damages we have received, this is a symbolic amount filed in our hopes that Korean popular culture will progress healthily without the overuse of power by large companies. In early 2019, we would find out that Happy Face withdrew this lawsuit, and there is definitely some speculation about what went down behind closed doors. Regardless, it was a disaster. Now let's get back to Dreamcatcher.
Oh yeah,
In all
I'm done
honesty,
with that.
it seemed that Dreamcatcher had miraculously dodged a bullet and were promoting their music internationally with the Fly High World Tour. By the power of sheer dumb luck, Dreamcatcher were out promoting in the world, and by the end of the year, the world was starting to pay attention. Chase Me was included in Billboard's Best K-Pop Songs of 2017 at number 19, and the group was crowned number 3 for Billboard's Best New K-Pop Acts.
Number 3.
Things were starting to look up, and with that, the year wrapped.
Okay, so we're gonna stop the video right there on 2018. 15 minutes into the video, pretty much halfway through the video. There's a lot more to get to. So a little recap is that they started off as Minx, which I knew that, but since their theme was like a lovey-dovey kind of theme, there was too much competition at that time. So then Happy Face Entertainment had to take that back and, you know, go back into the lab and create Dreamcatcher. And then it sounds like, you know, there's just a lot of shenanigans going on, a lot of this and a lot of that, a lot of luck and a lot of unfortunate events, and I guess it's just all over the place, honestly. But okay, that's it for part 1. I'll see you guys in part 2. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, don't let dreams be dreams, and let's try to be the reason why. See you later.